Hi, I love y'all. So today it's the 20th year anniversary of when I bought a brand new car. I bought almost exactly 20 years. It would be tomorrow that would mark 20 years when I bought this brand new 2003 Altima, Nissan Altima. You know, like the day that I bought it, I mean, I was originally gonna wait until the end of that year, 2003, and then I wanted to wait till the end of the year because I felt like they would have great deals by that time because they're trying to get rid of the 2003s and stuff. And plus, I wanted the sticker. I wanted to be like the first one every year to get the new collar sticker, you know? Yeah, January, you know? But anyway, I was originally, and then one day my coworker needed a ride to the Nissan dealer to pick up her car, right? And then right there, boom, you know, like next thing I know, I decided to buy that car. Because I was wanting that Altima for a long time, you know, like ever since they came up with that model because they redesigned it in 2020, in 2002, yeah, 2002. It was like the first year that model came out, or that generation of Altima came out, was in 2002, and it looked very sleek with the tail lights being white because that was a trend back then, you know. The car looked really sleek. I really liked the car. So I go and get it, and at the end, I wasn't really happy with the purchase because the dealer screwed me over, you know. It was every bit my fault though. And so from the moment that I went home, I was pretty like upset. I was pretty unsatisfied because learning that I ended up paying too much for the car. I ended up paying full price for the car. And there's always a rule in life that you never pay the full price on a car. I mean, well, I don't know about today's time, but now today's time, not before the last year though. I mean, I just know that I wasn't happy with the car because I wanted one with the sunroof, and I would have wanted one with the stock alloy wheel, like the stock chrome wheels, you know. But I mean, I guess apparently I didn't care about the chrome wheels at that moment, but I wanted one with the sunroof. I ended up not getting it, you know, and then make things even worse, you know, like the next day, turning on the TV and getting flooded with all these commercials advertising that same car that I had just bought for $15,999. You know, like I was flooded with commercials, TV commercials for the 4th of July event. Yeah, so that made me so damn upset, man. That made me upset, you know. And then I put in the agreement that I want a sunroof added on that car. I mean, and they were supposed to be adding a sunroof on the car, and then I felt like they overcharged me for the car, and it was gonna come out to be $24,000 for a car that was supposed to be 19 for the base price when it should actually be 16 or 15,999. Shit. So yeah. And so I didn't like that, so I went back to the dealer the next day, and I told him that I want to make some adjustments on the price. And I kind of wanted to return the car, but I mean, well, we already know that once we sign the contract, we can't return it. I mean, that's the laws, though. And so they just fixed it. They deleted the sunroof, and I just ended up like making it so I could pay just the $18,999 when it should have been $15,999. You know, but it got me so damn mad. You know, it wasn't mad at myself as much as I was with the dealer. You know, the dealer like conning me with the price on the car when they're not going to be honest about what they're really selling it for. I mean, I should have been getting the car for $15,999, but in reality, though, what I wanted to be happy, I wanted one of those cars with a sunroof. And I would have liked it to have the stock alloy wheels, the stock chrome wheels. I wanted it stock. I don't want any aftermarket. That's what I wanted, you know. But those stock chrome wheels were only available on the most expensive models, you know, which I was not about to pay $30,000 for back then. So all in all, I was pretty upset. I mean, I was pretty unsatisfied with the purchase of that car. I was very unsatisfied. And so through the entire time I owned it for 2 years, I guess I later on traded it in. I mean, so owning that car for 2 years, I was very unsatisfied with the car because I didn't get the equipment that I wanted. I didn't get the model or the equipment that I wanted. Well, sunroof was the main thing, and then I was expecting to get a. I mean, I would have wanted one of those with the equipment that I want, or exactly the Altima that I wanted with everything that I want on it, and plus I would have wanted to see a couple $1,000s off the price of the sticker. Apparently, I didn't get it. I mean, I didn't get the car with the equipment I wanted, and it was all because I was too much in a hurry to get that car, or I was just letting the dealer take me out for a ride. That's one thing never to let a dealer do. You'd never let dealers take you out for a ride like that, you know. Don't let them screw you over, man. I let them screw me. It's all every bit my fault for this happening, you know. But you know, the biggest offender was paying full price for that car, full sticker price. That was a bigger offender for the deal, like ending up paying the full $18,999 for the car, and then only the next day for me to be flooded with commercials saying that we could buy that car for $15,999. And I tell you, man, flooded all day long for the 4th of July weekend, and it was July 2nd when I bought that car, man. Like, idiot me. I'm probably more of an idiot for letting them take me out for a ride, man. I tell you, I mean, it was a bad memory if I could tell you. I mean, it was a bad memory if I could tell you what's a bad memory, that's a bad memory. When I let the dealer take me out for a ride, man, that screwed me over, man. I got ripped off, you know. I was very unhappy with that deal, you know, the purchase. Although I got a really nice deal on the loan, though. Apparently, the loan, I got a good deal on it, though. However, I mean, it was I got it at 2% interest rate, and I didn't have to put any down payment, and I got it for 5 years for $386 a month or something like that. You know, 386, 2%, and I didn't have to make any payments for 90 days. They gave me that incentive, you know, no payments for 90 days, no down payment, nothing. So I got a good deal on the loan. However, I mean, yeah, I mean, but the car, though, I mean, I wasn't happy with the car. I wasn't satisfied with the purchase because I didn't like to see that I paid $18,999 for that car and I didn't get the equipment that I wanted, you know. Then I was talking about later on, and I actually even said it on my video, like while I was riding my bike in that area where they're selling fireworks and stuff, and I was saying that I should have been able to get that car for $15,999, or I could have got like the better one, like a more fully loaded one for the same price of $18,999 or $20,000. I should have been able to get the fully loaded one for that same price. I was thinking like either way it should have been. I just know that I was very unsatisfied with that car. I was unsatisfied with the purchase, you know. Now about the car, I mean, the car was fine. I mean, I liked the car, but I just didn't like that it didn't have the equipment that I originally wanted. But I mean, so anyway, so that's my little story. And that's the story about the car. So you're gonna be watching the video right now. So this was January, I mean, this was today, July 1st, 2023, and we're gonna play this video right now. I guess you're not gonna believe what I did. After telling myself that I wanted to wait a year, I ended up getting one. Ended up getting a new car. Well, I'm not gonna stop myself anymore. Well, I ended up getting a little bit ripped off, but what can I say? Things like that happen all the time. God, I'm ending up paying, for this car, I'm ending up paying $21,600 for the base price, but that's including the sunroof. They're putting in a sunroof, but this car here is $19,776, and I don't think a sunroof costs more than $1,000. So I guess I probably got ripped off by $1,000. Yeah, what can I say? But I got a 1.9% interest rate. Payments is gonna be $425 a month for 5 years. But I got the color I like. I got a white one. I wanted a white one, cause that's like the elegant color. Telling you, I just got this car too, and this car has only 58,000 miles. Has only 58 miles, brand spanking new. 60 now. I'm telling you, it could be quite shocking for me to suddenly get into a car. I'm telling you, that was a sudden thing there, man. That was very sudden. After wanting to wait until 1 year from now to get into it, I just suddenly got into it. Oh well. But anyway, but like I said, it's like I got into this car with nothing. Not a single dime out of my pocket, and $425 a month. $425 a month for 5 years, not 6, for 5 years. $425 a month for 5 years, and it has a sunroof. Not bad. And a moonroof. I'm still shocked though. Right now it's like 12 o'clock in the morning. I'm still shocked on what I just did to myself. I'm still shocked. I'm a little shocked right now, but eventually I'm gonna get over it, and then at the end I'm gonna start loving that car a lot. I'm gonna be happy with what I did, even if I got ripped off a little. But I'm gonna be happy with the car, man. I'm gonna love the car, cause at least now I'm gonna be getting lots of attention with it, cause everybody likes those cars. Everybody likes that kind of a car. A Nissan Altima. And I think, even though it is a bad investment, new cars are all bad investments, but it would be a good investment in a sense where I'm going to be happy with what I'm driving for a long time. Because of the fact that it's new, nobody's ever driven it. Nobody had ever driven it before, and at least I know that I don't have to worry about having a car and not knowing if somebody driven it roughly, or if the previous owner driven it roughly, or that kind of shit, Because a lot of times when we buy these used cars, we just don't know what it's been through. We don't know if the previous owner driven it roughly, or we don't know if he ran into a curb and that kind of shit, At least I'm the only one who's ever driven this car, and it's peace of mind knowing that I'm the only one, and it's a car that I like, and I'll be happy with it for years to come and everything, because a lot of times I'll buy cars. I buy these used cars, like the Mirage, for an example. I buy these used cars and I try to save money by just sticking with these low budget price cars, and then I end up not being happy with them because in reality I'm wanting a car like the one that I just got. In reality. Because I'm never happy with these cars, because either because they have too many miles on it, or it's like it's just not the same as a new car, It's not the same feeling as getting a new car, you know. Because a car may not have the feature I like, or like the Taurus, for an example. I saw that it had a lot of scratches on it, and I didn't like that, and it was a stripped down model, and then that Taurus that I had. And it had a lot of miles on it, It was 5 years old. It was already getting kind of old, So that's what I don't like, That's one thing. That's the thing about used cars, And then, but at least with this car now, although it's quite pricey, when they're new, but at least I'll like it for years to come. At least it's something I like and it's brand new. Yeah. Yarsh. Telling you. I'm still in shock from getting myself into this car. It only has 76 miles on it now. Now, I'm gonna go to work right now and get my Sentra. And I don't know what I'm gonna plan on doing. Yeah, okay, it's hard to tell what color the interior of this car is. I kind of think it's silver or something like that. I got to reverse it. Telling you. Yo. At least I'm driving a car that I really, really like, though. And I've always wanted this car. I've always wanted one of these. Oh, you know what? One thing I have to say is that this is gonna bug me, about this price here. See, I was not too happy about what they charge and what the cash price of the car is. The sticker calls for $19,775, and then I would figure not more than $1,000 to put on the sunroof, and it should not have been more than $20,700, but they marked it at $21,600, and I don't know where they got that from. So tomorrow I want to go fix that. I gotta try to fix that tomorrow, and I figured that I would like to try redoing that loan there. Need to redo that loan. Well, I'm gonna be enjoying my 4th of July here. I'm gonna be taking a drive in my car right now. So tomorrow, I'm gonna be fixing that tomorrow. The overcharge. Telling you, I could have got one of those if I wanted to. I could have gotten a Honda Accord if I wanted to. But this is the car that I wanted more than anything else. Because it's different, you know, like it's what's in today. You know, the Honda Accord, it's starting, I sense that it's starting to lose its popularity, you know, the Honda Accord anyway. They're starting to lose it, right? That's what I feel anyway. It's my comment, it's my opinion on what's happening. Warehouse. Telling you. So this is Thursday, and Friday, which is tomorrow, July 4th, I have off. And I'm going into In-N-Out for the first time with this car. And it's like a Friday. Making the first use of the cup holder. The first use of it. Telling you. It's a trip on how these keys look. See, these keys are like the special keys. Oh, 167,000 miles. Not 167 miles. I'm so used to the hundreds of thousands of miles because I always buy cars with the hundreds of thousands of miles. So with this car having only 167 miles.
Around 97 to 98 degrees. Right now it's 79 degrees. The dew point is at 50. That lets you know how much moisture is in the atmosphere. The humidity up from 20% earlier today now to 30%.
I wonder what's going to happen tomorrow about clearing the air that they made.
The forecast is calling for Lake Elsinore around 100 degrees. Humidity at only 20%.
I wonder.